I'm gonna give you some wisdom that will really help you cherish the rest of your life. What I'm about to tell you is something that will help all of your dreams come true. These are based on natural laws that govern all of creation. It's gonna shatter the myth that success is the result of hard work. What I'm going to tell you are 7 spiritual laws of success that can be applied in all areas of your life. These are practical steps that you can apply right away, so let's get to it. If you want to know the source of where this information is coming from, it's from this book by Deepak Chopra. It's called The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. It's a very thin book, so if you want to get yourself a little copy so you can always have these at your fingertips, you can get this pretty much anywhere. Amazon is where I got mine. The first law we're going to dive into is the law of pure potentiality, okay? So here's what he says about this. I'm going to just read you a little excerpt. Inspiration is a wonderful gift to give ourselves each day, to nurture our spirit, to be reminded of the power of life flowing through us, to be inspired to manage our power with great awareness. This is the purpose of 1 hour of wisdom. And this is saying that our essential state is one of pure potentiality. And it's saying that pure potentiality is pure consciousness, which we all have. It's the field of all possibilities and infinite creativity. Our physical body, the physical universe, everything in the material world comes from the same place, a silent field of unmoving awareness from which anything is possible. There's no separation between this field of energy and our spiritual essence, our self. This field is our own self, and when we know that our essential nature is one of pure potentiality, we align with the power that manifests everything in the universe. I feel like this is just, it's a beautiful law because, and you know, the book, it goes into much more about this law, but I feel like it's just saying that everything's potential and you can have anything you want. Anything that you can think you can have, you wouldn't have been given that thought from spirit if it was not possible. So just the fact that you're getting the thought at all shows that there's potential for it to manifest. Everything is a potential, okay? You have to tap into that timeline, that vibration, that energy in order for it to manifest. So the second spiritual law of success, the law of giving and receiving, is based on the fact that everything in the universe operates through dynamic exchange of energy, right? So every relationship is one of give and take because giving and receiving are different aspects of the flow of energy in the universe. So if we stop the flow of energy, we interfere with nature's intelligence. Now this reminds me of like plants and trees. It's like there's such an intelligence of what they need. They don't take more than what they need. Like when it rains, they take just what they need, and that's enough. That's an intelligence in itself. That's an exchange of energy, right? We must give and receive in order to keep money or anything we want circulating in our lives. I also love this because it makes me think of people who, you know, they want money so bad and then they finally start making a lot of money, but then they're very greedy with it and they hold on to it and they don't want to spend it because they're afraid of losing it. And just having that fear of losing it will actually make them lose it because now they're a vibrational match to losing it. So it's almost like you got to keep the karma going. It's like whenever you make a lot of money, time to spend it on something. Spend it on something that calls to you because there's more where it came from. There's plenty more money where that came from. You got to keep the vibration of it going. That's why I love this book, you guys. That's why I love this. Okay. So, and here it says right here, this is the next one. Currency. Our word for money derives from a Latin word meaning to run or flow. Money is a symbol of the life energy we give and the life energy we receive as a result of the service we provide to others. So there you go. It says it right in the book. Okay. And of course, there's a ton more we could go with the second law, but for time's sake, we're going to jump into the third law now. The third spiritual law of success is the law of karma or cause and effect. Karma is both action and the consequence of that action. Everyone has heard the expression, what you sow is what you reap. If we want to create happiness in our lives, we must learn to sow the seeds of happiness. So therefore, the law of karma implies the action of conscious choice making. When we choose actions that bring happiness and success to others, the fruit of our karma is happiness and success. Okay? And you can imagine what the opposite of that would be, right? The fourth spiritual law of success, the law of least effort, is based on the fact that nature's intelligence functions with effortless ease. Effortless ease. Okay? With carefreeness, harmony, and love. This is the principle of do less and accomplish more. When we learn this lesson from nature, we easily fulfill our desires. I mean, look at the beautiful oceans and the beaches. That was done, that's just nature. Nature just made this beautiful, sand beach. It used to be just a bunch of rocks, but over time, a beautiful beach was created, the tree drinking the water, If we observe nature at work, we see that the least effort is expended. Grass doesn't try to grow, it just grows. Fish don't try to swim, they just swim. This is their intrinsic nature. It is the nature of the sun to shine, and it is human nature to work our dreams and to make them manifest into physical form. Easily and effortlessly. What is commonly called a miracle is actually just an expression of the law of least effort. Every time I'm glad that I reopened this book, because it's really hitting home right now. There's such good advice in here. Let's go on to the fifth law. The fifth spiritual law of success, the law of intention and desire, says that our intentions and desires, when released in the field of pure potentiality, right, what we talked about at the beginning, when released, have infinite organizing power. Just by introducing an intention in the fertile ground of pure potentiality, we activate this field, and it puts infinite organizing power to work for us. This isn't a mystical notion. Every time we have a desire to walk or lift our arms, our intention incites millions of chemical reactions and electrical impulses to obey the fixed laws of nature, right? So the fifth spiritual law says that inherent in every desire are the mechanics for its fulfillment. And these mechanics apply to desires reaching far beyond the physical body. Okay? And that you really have to apply all these laws together, because it's saying, the first law, if you think it can happen, if there's a potential for it to happen, it can happen, but you have to get out of your own way, and you have to kind of let things fall into place, because the universe is going to organize it for you easily and effortlessly. Okay? This is probably the hardest one for a lot of people to do, and I'm going to read it to you, and you'll understand why in just a second. The sixth spiritual law of success, the law of detachment, says that the way to acquire anything in the universe is to relinquish our attachment to it. This doesn't mean we give up the intention to create our desire. We don't give up the intention, and we don't give up the desire. We give up our attachment to the outcome. The moment we combine one pointed intention with detachment to the outcome, we'll have that which we desire. And I know it's so hard because we want it, right? And this reminds me of relationships. It's like you want to meet your soulmate, but you want it so bad, and you're so concerned with the outcome. You meet somebody, and you're so attached to the outcome of what this is going to happen with this person, and it messes everything up. You gotta just go with the flow, trust that the universe has lined everything up, but you gotta get out of your own way. I know this one's really hard, but when you can accomplish this, it must come. So the seventh spiritual law of success, the law of dharma, or purpose in life, says that we are spiritual beings who have taken physical form to fulfill a purpose. Everyone has a purpose in life, a unique gift or special talent to give to others, and for every unique talent and expression of that talent, there are also unique needs. When we blend this unique talent with service to others, we experience the ecstasy and exaltation of our spirit. This is the goal of all goals. It is the goal to follow your desire, to follow your passion. And when you do that, when you can accomplish that, everything in your life will work out for you, and abundance will be had. Abundance will be yours. You need to learn how to follow your passion. Start small and follow the breadcrumbs, and it will lead you to everything you want. Find happiness every day. You guys, thanks for sitting with me today.